Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One, coming to you December 1st, the year 2019. Let's talk trading, weekly open and gap. But you know, this is December 1st. I just noticed that I didn't say we also have to talk about the monthly open. Okay, monthly open. So, for this month, we will use money and risk management on each and every trade. You know that because you're not going to lose any more on any one particular trade than you're willing to lose, right? You're going to keep that in mind. And as you know, boys and girls, fellow traders, these videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. That being said, investing, trading can be very risky. You can lose all your money. So if you need advice, financial advice, seek it from an accredited financial professional. That way, when you lose your money, you know you got your advice from an accredited financial professional rather than somebody you heard on a YouTube video or read something on the internet or got in your email, right? Okay, so here we go. Price opened in the upper wick zone. We had a gap up 6 pips here on dollar yen, but it kept going up. In fact, it's over the previous week's high 2 pips there. So already I think you see it hit 71. It's at 68 now. So it looks like it maybe made a 4 or 5 pip move. I don't know if anybody took that breakout or not. And you can see here the pivot point is also right down here at 109.23. On the daily, look at this. We've got price holding above the yearly open of 109.64. Call it 65. But that's news. Haven't been there in a long time, months. And you can see here, this is the range of the first trading day of the year. We're putting in the range of the first trading day of the week and month will be the same for this week. You can see the weekly buy zone right here. And this weekly open and monthly open will also be the same. You can see the month average range is 306 pips. So one of the things we talked about before is picking a position, a direction at the beginning of the month and seeing, just how far price ranges. Does it go to the halfway of the ATR and then reverse? That's something that traders who don't want to sit in front of the screen can do. They put their position on, they put their stop loss so they know what the worst that can happen should be, and then they can just check in whenever they can. We had an inside bar 2 days ago. You see price broke out, now 14 pips ahead. Inside bar traders paid off once again. And you can see the inside bar trades. We've got plenty on the week and on the month. We have a lot of inside bars last month. So those of you who like the inside bar trade, you can take advantage of those. Here we go once again through that daily high range so far. Sunday, we've only been at this for what, about 4.5, maybe 5 hours. So you can see we don't have any over 100 yet. And there's the monthly H1 highest open. Is it once again first day of the month? Monthly D1 highest open right there. And you can see we hit the daily pivot point right here. We haven't hit the weekly though. So we took out the daily and then moved to the upside right through the buy zone. Range too low once again. Showing we took out that pivot. And I showed you we've got some missed pivots here, 2 from last month. And for the week, you can see that weekly pivot hasn't been taken out. And we've only missed what, 2 this year, not including the current one. So there's still a chance to take out some of these missed pivots. You can see on the week we've got 1 above and now 2 below. And these are really old pivots here back from 2016 and 2015. Nice price action. Price doesn't like staying between the lines. Here's a 3 ball from the previous. Here's day at the top. Here's one at the bottom. And you can see here price dipped back in here and then exited out. Didn't even want to stay in here. And now is in between the 60 and 70 range. Wick zone. Here we go. In and out. In and out. Back in and out again. Showing the trade lines here, horizontal lines, simple breaks. Einstein line, just giving up a couple of pips at the moment. In fact, there's one trader trading the Einstein line. Now you have to make sure you look at things like the range, the hourly range, the hourly candle color, so you know where you might expect a reversal or expect to take some profit, because you don't want to give it back. So you can see here we got a 1.1 spread, but from here to here is only 2 pips. I mean, you're basically getting a spread or 2, and that's it. And sometimes that's all you get to take. You just have to chip away, chip away, chip away. And you can see here, just not much happening. Then again, it is Sunday in the US. I think we should be into the Tokyo session by now. And here's your targets here on the weekly and daily ATRs. So we've already hit the open plus half of that ATR 14, and that was good for about 20, 21 pips. See, once again, not bad targets here. And just pretty much looking at the wick zone. I think, was this the wick zone? No, this wasn't the wick zone chart. Okay, this just has the TRO HL5. Let's see, 2 bars current. And what are we doing here? This is the weekly, and I believe this is the monthly, yes. So weekly and monthly, since this is the first day of the week, first day of the month, are the same, and that's why these are overwriting. And the dashboard's just simply telling us how many bars, H1 bars, since the last daily high and last daily low. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I had any questions come in over the weekend that I can recall. Nothing pressing. Let me know if you want me to dive into something for the rest of the year. I'm thinking what I might be doing is I might take a day or 2 each week, or maybe a few minutes each day, and go over a couple of the functions in the dashboard. There seems to be a lot of interest in the dashboard because there are right now, I believe, 125 functions. So there might be some questions, and some people just want to know how they can use it to improve their trading, make their trading more profitable. That being said, as I always say, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So I hope you had a safe Thanksgiving weekend if you celebrated it. And so when we come back tomorrow, let's all drain the banks.